So in reality, is it harder to win asylum now under Donald Trump, under the second Trump administration? Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely it is. Look, USCIS has not published statistics around approval rates for several years, but the immigration courts have. And under the Trump administration, the approval rate for asylum cases nationwide on average has fallen from like 52% to 36%. That is a massive drop in just a few months. It's almost certainly much lower at the asylum office. For the last few years, the asylum office has had an even lower approval rate than the immigration courts. So 36% approval in immigration courts, according to recent statistics. At the asylum office, I would guess it's probably 20%, maybe 15% approval rate. And I think the really scary thing is I think it's only going to get harder to win with every passing month under this administration. I think it's going to get harder and harder under Trump to win asylum, such that, look, that's just one more reason that if you've been waiting for several years for your interview with USCIS, I think you should talk with an asylum lawyer about possibly suing the government in a mandamus lawsuit to force them to give you your interview, because I think it's in your interest to have your interview now or in the coming months, rather than waiting and maybe getting it a year from now, maybe 2 years from now, maybe 3 years from now, when I am highly confident the approval rate is going to be much lower than it is now. So if you've been waiting several years, look, let's do a consultation. Let's talk about this in an asylum strategy session. Go to winasylum.com, WINASYLUM, so we can tell you about this and get to know you, understand your case, see whether you qualify for this, and see what we might be able to do to help you. Go to winasylum.com, all right? Let's talk.